All right, so this is the New York session, and we're about to start. Let's see where are we right now in the market. So NASDAQ. It looks pretty much like NASDAQ is going to be selling more in this session buying in this session. Sorry. Let's quickly run through the analysis. We have 3 minutes before the market opens. So what we're going to do is that we go to the 15-minute chart, and then we'll turn on the previous day. Uh, so we'll mark the previous day high and the previous day low. So this will be the highest point from yesterday, and this will be the lowest point for yesterday. This will actually be the lowest point for yesterday over here. All right, it's the lowest point for yesterday. I can take away this one for now. So what do I think is going to happen today? I think that NASDAQ can just start pull up. Oh, and it's already starting already, even before the market opens. NASDAQ could pull up, take the previous day high, and even take the previous day high, and then then we'll see. But I think buy is more prominent today. Usually, when NASDAQ opens, when the market opens, is the best time to see what they want to do, right? And then we just have area of interest. For me, I have two areas of interest. The first area of interest is if NASDAQ should take this previous high over here. If they take the previous day high, and then we can get a short probably from somewhere here. So we can get like a sell opportunity from the top here. So NASDAQ could potentially either take this high or take this second high and then start selling off, or they could just immediately from this point on sell downward, right? So, but for now, nothing is clear. We'll see. Do you have a bias? What do you think NASDAQ is going to do? Do you think NASDAQ is going to go up? Do you think NASDAQ is going to go down? Technically, NASDAQ is bullish. It has been bullish since the beginning of the year. So they've been making a lot of highs. But we would see actually what happens. Boom, shakalaka. We would see. It's very impressive to see what happens. It's also 1 minute. Market opens in 1 minute, and market opens in 1 minute. We're going to have an opening break. It'll be interesting to see what NASDAQ would actually do in the first 1 minute of the open. Okay, so NASDAQ is selling in the first 1 minute. Seems to have a candle that seems to be going down. Let's see. This is the 1 minute time frame. Let's see what do we have here. What is NASDAQ likely to do? Put it in the comments. What do you think NASDAQ is going to do? Are we buying or are we selling? Are we buying or are we selling? As of right now, NASDAQ pull back into this, let's call it small minutes or 1 minute like demand area. This area right here. The opening candle came right here, and then boom, they're going back up. So my expectation now is that NASDAQ is going to take the previous day high. Okay, NASDAQ will take the previous day high. After taking the previous day high, then we can see the reaction from there. I believe strongly that NASDAQ is going to take the previous day high. Previous day high is about 68 points away. I think I might look for a buy entry somewhere. For buy entry, but let's see. No entry yet. Still waiting to see what can be a really good trade opportunity. Okay. NASDAQ. Let's see what the S&P 500 is doing. S&P 500 as well is pretty much following the same pattern. S&P 500 is very, very close to taking the high, previous day high, and I think even the Asian high rather. S&P 500 is close to taking the Asian high. If they took the Asian high, definitely NASDAQ too is going to take the Asian high. And they are where NASDAQ already took the Asian high, so means that previous day high is the next thing for NASDAQ to do. The good thing about the highs is that these are areas of liquidity, right? So liquidity are always in those places. And so what do we have here? What do we have here? What are we having? No trade yet, no entry. We're just waiting here and chilling. We're just waiting and chilling. We are just waiting and chilling. Let's see, what can NASDAQ do? Are you trading NASDAQ? Who is trading NASDAQ today? Who is trading NASDAQ today? So what is NASDAQ doing? Seem like NASDAQ took this double top on 15 minutes and the candles seem to be doing more of sell activity. Let's see. It's looking more bearish, like, more sellers activities rather than the first 3 minute candles are basically bearish candles, but we'll see what happens. So how we can know if NASDAQ is going to keep going high is that the opening range, we currently have this as the opening range, this and this. So if NASDAQ should break out to the upside, then we're going to be buying more. If NASDAQ should break down of this opening range, then most likely there's going to be a lot more sales for today. So in just a few minutes, I think we're going to be able to see which direction that we can actually buy or sell. If NASDAQ should actually take this opening range, New York opening range, then I think we should be buying NASDAQ. If it goes there, I'll just place a buy, and then I'm just going to put my stop here. That's about 63 points. And then the target, obviously, is going to be the previous day high. Oh, that's only going to be a one-to-one trade. It's not too bad if that happens. It shouldn't be that bad if that actually happens, but it's just a waiting game for now. We're just waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting. It's a waiting game. Let's take this away and go back to the 15. And right here, if NASDAQ should, let's see what's going to happen. What is going to happen right here? What is NASDAQ going to do? Okay, let's see. What is NASDAQ going to do? What is NASDAQ going to do? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Now we need to see a breakout. The opening range. So once we see a breakout of the opening range now, I think we can know that, okay, NASDAQ is going to go this direction or that direction, and it presents a good opportunity rather than just picking a direction right now. Right now, the market structure is good for buy, especially on the higher time frame, right? But then there are liquidity area where price might gravitate towards before actually moving in the direction of the day. So we would see. And NASDAQ also like making new highs every Fridays. So if there will be a crazy move, then today is the day. Today is the day. Today is the day for crazy moves on NASDAQ, but we'll see. No entry yet still at the moment. Yesterday's sell, let's talk about that a little bit. The sell of yesterday was amazing. However, I was stop out at break even, and then after being stopped out at break even, the market just come close to the stop loss level, and give a full TP. If we're not stopped out yesterday, that would have been a 1 to 5 trade. Probably I would have closed earlier, but that would have been a 1 to 5. Um, that would have been a 1 to 5. Oh, okay. You're trading today. You're trading NASDAQ this month. Oh, so that's my trading NASDAQ. It will present a good opportunity. Yeah, if it will give us good opportunity, I think we can actually trade it. Right now, the opening range is just doing nothing. Seems like no, NQ is not doing anything at all. So when NASDAQ opened today, it opened in a range of about, let's see, 55 points, and it's not bad. It's just that now we need to see a breakout, either to the upside or to the downside. If it breaks out to the downside, it means that we may potentially see a complete move to the downside, down to the previous day, to the Asian low, and maybe even the previous day low. And that's about 290 points. If Nasdaq should move 290 points, that's going to be a lot of profit. That's going to be a lot of profit. So we'll see. Let's see. Let's see. I think for this week, I'm actually negative. I'm negative for the week. And so I hope that I kind of have like a good opportunity today. Yesterday, I had an opportunity, but I got stopped at break even. And then someone said to check gold, Samuel. Um, I don't actually have a gold trading strategy, but why not? Let's take a look at gold. What is gold doing? Uh, let's see. What is gold doing? So we are going to check out gold very quickly. I've not traded gold in since last year. Probably the last time I traded gold will be maybe 6 months ago. So in order to know what gold is potentially going to do, uh, honestly, I can't say what exactly gold is doing or not. So anyway, right now gold is an all-time high in the range, and maybe there might be opportunity if you are trading gold. But maybe what we'll do is if you trade gold, if you can analyze gold, um, you can send me a DM. I can bring you on the live stream, and then you can analyze gold for us, and then and anyone who is looking for a good opportunity can actually take it. Seems like gold is just consolidating around this range, and they need to break out. Either gold needs to break out, break this resistance, or break this support level, right? And then you can take it every direction. All right, let's go back to Nasdaq. Okay, so Nasdaq as of now, there is 4 minutes to the 15-minute candle for it to close. We'll see what it is doing. We'll see what it's doing. Let's do this. Okay, let's see. What is Nasdaq going to do? I think it's just a waiting game right now. We're just waiting and waiting and waiting. We'll see what Nasdaq wants to do. Let's see what S&P 500 is doing, because sometimes there is correlation. Okay, they're doing the same thing. So S&P 500 and Nasdaq seem to be doing the same thing. There is no volatility yet. There's no volume yet. So in a week, this rarely happens. It happens maybe once or twice, maximum of 2 times in a week, where the opening range is just very flat, like not a lot of decisive volume is happening in the opening. And it's looking very much like, the price is balanced right now. Like both sellers and buyers are agreeing at a particular price. So We need to see aggressive. Oh, okay. It seems like we're having aggressive sales at the moment. So as soon as we should take this previous day, this range, if we should take this New York range, very likely that Nasdaq is going to keep selling. If the candle keep behaving this way, uh, let's see, let's see. Okay, okay. If we can get opportunity now, we have to like give it the next few minutes to see, what is Nasdaq going to do. There is 3 minutes to the candle closure, and then we can see in 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, we are going to see what they're going to do. In 2 minutes. Let's see. Let's check on the 5 minutes. So if we should take the bottom of New York, then I think we are going to be selling. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I think the price could easily just, we could easily be selling today, and that would really be nice. That would be very, very nice. Nasdaq sales always go a lot. Like when Nasdaq is selling, it seems to show a lot of opportunity, and Nasdaq sales always go way more than Nasdaq buys. Like if Nasdaq sell, okay, I think we're selling. I think Nasdaq is gonna sell. Um, Based on what's currently happening, I think Nasdaq is gonna sell. But if I'm gonna sell, I need to, let's say, 1 minute. If I can get a pullback first, if I can get a pullback into this range, if I can get a pullback into the range, it will be very nice. If I can get a pullback into somewhere here, then I can put my stop here at the high, and then I can target, the Asian low. I can target the Asian low, but the best entry right now, I need to see a pullback. If I see a pullback, then I can go for a sell. Oh, the sell is leaving already. Sell is leaving already. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh man. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We'll see. If I get a pullback way into my, like the range, let's say at least 50% of the range, if we should get it, I think it will, give us a better entry criteria, and that will be a lot fun. That will be a lot more better opportunity for the trade. What do you think? Nasdaq sell or Nasdaq buy? Sell is more interesting right now because the the 15-minute candle closed in a very strong sell structure. So very likely that once there is a minor pullback, I can take a sell, put the stop loss behind the New York range, and then just target the Asian low. And that would be a lot of fun. Okay, I think we're having a pullback. We are having the pullback. Let's see on 5 minutes. Let's see on 5 minutes. I would love to sell somewhere here, from this range, this 5 minutes range. That would be a 50-point stop loss. And then, just the target's going to be the Asian low. Target is potentially going to be the Asian low, Uh, what do you think? Buy or sell NASDAQ. What is your analysis saying? To sell NASDAQ? I'm looking at selling NASDAQ like right now. Looking at selling NASDAQ right now. I think I'm gonna go in for a short. I'm gonna go in for a short. Mhm. All right, let's give it a minute and see. Let's give it a minute. Let's give it a minute. I'm in a NASDAQ sell at the moment, but we'll see. I'm in a NASDAQ sell at the moment. I enter somewhere around here. I didn't get best price, so somewhere around here. It's quite steep. The stop loss is about 54 points, about 54 point stop loss. So we'll see. So that's one. You're waiting to see a 5 minute MS. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it can happen. It's just the current price action on Nasdaq is selling. Very likely they will go and take the Asian low. That's like maybe the next area of liquidity. They can take the Asian low. Once they take the Asian low, and then they can now reverse back to like maybe go higher or not. But so right now, I'm still in profit, currently in profit, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's have a good day. We'll see what happens. Let's see what ES is doing. S&P 500. Okay, it's looking very more like we're going to be. We are having a bearish structure on 5 minutes for S&P 500. So maybe or maybe not, we would be selling, but the only way to tell is to see is to wait and see. But as of right now, I think I'm still on the sell side. Let's go, NASDAQ. Let's go. Let's go. All right, NASDAQ sell is still pushing. Let's just wait and see. I think we're gonna get a proper sell-off into the to the Asian range, but let's see how it goes. Let's give it a moment. 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 All right, everybody. So Nasdaq sell has been dropping, and I'm currently already at 1 to 1. I'm 1 to 1 already, and I'm just break even. So we're risk free right now. No risks on the current trade. So I think the sell is going to reach the previous day, the Asian range. So we're going to take the Asian low. That's about 133 points from entry. So it kind of makes sense to see how how it goes, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. We would see how that goes. So we're going to most likely be targeting the previous day low, and if that happens, that is going to be so nice. That is going to be so nice. That's going to be so nice. Let's see what SPX 500 is doing. Oh, so you can see S&P 500 is already close to the previous day low. If they took the previous day low, then it's looking very good that Nasdaq is going to take the previous day low as well. And Nasdaq taking the previous day low is just going to present a lot of opportunity today, because that is a lot of move from where price currently is and where price will potentially get to. So that is almost there. Almost there. In 52 points, Nasdaq is just going to smash through the previous day low, and that is the Asian low. That is going to be so good, bro. That's going to be so good. Let's see, 15 minutes. On 15 minutes, we're very close to the Asian range, Asian low. If we take the Asian low, then I think we're going for the previous day low, and that is going to be the end of the trading day. That is a lot of money today. That is going to be cool. So there's 200 points from previous day low, and that is a 50 points away from the Asian range. The current 15-minute candle is closing in 2 minutes. We'll see the magic. Let's go, let's go, let's go, Baba. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, let's go. We are making progress. We are making progress. We're making progress. Let's have more push. If we have more push, I think that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. So far, from the opening, we have gotten already 90 points already. 90 points on NASDAQ. I think on average, if you can manage to get an entry where you're able to get the 100 points on NASDAQ, like that is a very, very good entry. And we're about to reach the 100 points mark shortly, which will be a 1 to 2. So at 1 to 2, I'm going to be most likely moving my break even, moving my stop loss to break even to 1 to 1. I'm currently at break even, so I might go to 1 to 1. And let's see what actually happens from there. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. You know, this is cool. This is cool. Let's see. So the current 15-minute candle is going to close in 1 minute, and then we would see what we actually have to do. I think, NASDAQ is just going to keep dropping. NASDAQ can just keep dropping today. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm almost hitting my daily profit target already. We're getting more and more sell-off. We're getting more and more sell-off already. So the reason why I'm selling is because when NASDAQ has taken the previous, the Asian range, and when they took the Asian range, they came back starting to, they took the Asian range and they are forming a sell formation. That's why I think we're going to be selling. And that's why I also started looking out for sell opportunity. And NASDAQ is very close to the Asian low. And that was going to be a full TP. That was very fast. That's going to be a 1 to 2.5. I think we can take 1 to 2. I think I'm gonna take the profit right here. I think I'm gonna take the profit. Should probably take the profit, or hold on. Okay, I just took profit. I took my profit already. I just took profit. That's a 1 to 2, and that is very, very clean entry. Oh, NASDAQ is dropping more. It's dropping more. All right, I think this session is pretty cool. Just took profit. We'll keep seeing just to see what happens. Just to see what NASDAQ does, but I'm already done trading right now. I already hit the profit target. So I have a competition account on Funding Peeps that I'm also on this trade. The trade is making $5,000. Let me show you. So this is a competition 100K account. The same trade is making about 5,000. It's making about 5,000 grand on the competition account. It's sick, man. So, and I think NASDAQ is going to sell more and more and more and more and more, because NASDAQ needs to still take the Asian low. And when they take the Asian low, then they also need to, we can see the buyer's reaction only from there. But so right now, I think we're just going to wait and see what actually happens. Let me see, how much should I take on the competition account? We're just gonna go here and just set my break here. Okay. Whoa, we're having more and more sell off, and I think that's cool. Having Nasdaq selling more and more, and I think this is cool. Who is trading? Who is also selling Nasdaq? Are you selling Nasdaq? Did you make profit? I made profit on Nasdaq. I just closed plus 2 hour. I just closed my entry. Made a 1.5% gain on the sell. Okay, Nasdaq is slowing down now, and I'm thinking I should take profit on the competition account. All right, I secure a profit on the competition account as well. And whatever Nasdaq wants to do now, I think it can do it. I think it's been a good Friday already now. So, boom, boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka. So what can Nasdaq do again? I think Nasdaq can just keep going. Whoa! If you see what S&P 500 is doing, S&P 500 already take the Haitian low, and also they seem to be currently they seem to be respecting the minor demand area. So what we can do, we can go back to Nasdaq formation and see the 1 hour. See the 1 hour. So let's look at it on 1 hour. On 1 hour, okay. So it's very likely that where Nasdaq currently is might be a deciding factor if buyers are going to step in or not. Otherwise, it's just going to be a temporary buyer, because if this zone, which is like a, let's call it the demand zone, if this zone cannot hold, then let me just clean this. If this zone over here cannot hold on the 1 hour, this 1 hour, if this zone, this demand zone I just draw, if it cannot hold, then definitely Nasdaq is going to just sell off until they reach, if this demand zone is not respected, then Nasdaq is just going to drop to the previous day low, you do like this and then do this, then go higher, which would be like a head and shoulder formation. But okay, let's see what that is. Let's see how that goes. 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 Okay. I'm strongly thinking that Nasdaq is just gonna pierce through this tiny zone and then just come to this zone and then make a new decision from there. Technically, I'm done right now. Oh, okay. You're still holding. Nice, nice. I actually think if you're still holding, I think Nasdaq is still gonna sell more, but who knows? There might be small reaction from this current demand area here. For me, my objective is complete. I normally when I enter Nasdaq trade, I normally use 5 lots. If I use 5 lots, I use 3 lots, and then I quickly, once I can get like a 100 points, then 100 points usually gives me anywhere from 3% to 5% of my account, and it's usually good. Today though, I used my stop was quite wide, so I just got a very quick 1 to 1.5 thereabout on the Nasdaq. So I'm gonna hang around. I'll just leave the chat running, but and yeah, I'll be looking at the comments. All right, it's been a happy Friday, and we hope that we have a beautiful weekend as well. I'll leave the chat running so we see what later happens, and happy and safe trading, brothers. All right. So, quick update. I think we should we'll take a break for now, and maybe if there's still other opportunities for today, I am done. If there are other opportunities for today, I think I might post it. So, what I think is happening, I think that NASDAQ is just making a pullback, respecting the current demand zone right here on 15 minutes. It might just be a respect just for pullback, and then we'll have more sell continuation. But uh, we will see how that goes. We will see how that goes actually. So if you're holding, set your stop to at least above the highest range of the pullback. So for example, if you want to set your stop loss to protect your profit, so that you can keep holding, you can put your stop loss above. If this is a 5 minute candle, you can put your stop loss somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere above the previous 5 minutes candle, right? So that the price should go higher than that, then most likely they will just reverse all the way. So you can put your stop loss somewhere around there. That's the 25,642.74. And then you can secure your profit from there. Or you can just close. But if NASDAQ sell is going to keep going today, this is where it is going. It's going to go to the previous day low. The previous day low is on the 15 minutes. You can see here that's 25436.34. That's going to be the previous day low for NASDAQ. And for me, I'm done. I've already gotten 100 points today. I think that's enough. And it's on Friday, so I want to close early. And right. If you're still holding, keep holding. I think it's been a great week. This week we've had 2 wins, 1 break even, and that's impressive. Honestly, I can say. So, like looking back into the week, how many trades that we've taken? We took a sell today. We took a sell yesterday. The day before yesterday on Wednesday, there were no opportunities, so we didn't do anything. So on Tuesday was a sell as well. We made money. On Monday, I think I will stop out on Monday. On Monday, okay, so one stop loss, take profit, 1 break even. That is amazing. All the trades of this week were actually sell. We were just selling. Sell on Monday, sell on Tuesday, no trade on Wednesday, sell on Thursday, and then sell on Friday. That is incredible. That's actually incredible. Just looking at it now, kind of makes sense that, oh, okay, what happened to the buy? Definitely the market was buying. What happened is that when market was buying, market is buying uh, at a particular time that we were not active in the market, right? So when we come into the market and and can just jump into the buy in the middle of nowhere. That is why we're selling, because sell is presenting opportunity at a zone for selling. Okay, and that is why. Looking at what Nasdaq is doing right now, I think Nasdaq is just going to keep selling. The price action is fitting more and more sell perfectly. So if you're holding, keep holding. I think Nasdaq is going to sell more, and there might be a lot more opportunity there. And all right, we'll see you again in the new week. I'm going to post a recap of the trades that we've taken this week. I'm going to post it on the Telegram. So let's have fun. Have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy.